Hi, I'm Alberto Gonzalez. I am an international student from Spain studying at the University of Hawaii at Manoa. If you're watching this video, it's because you're interested in watching the application that I have developed for the data visualization class. This is the first project that I've developed in this class, and it was mainly developed at the end of January, 2 weeks in February, so the total cost of the project would be 3 weeks. This is the first project that I developed using JavaScript, so I suppose that in the next projects I could deploy better visualizations even than this one. If you go inside my application, we'll be able to find different tabs. So I'm showing here a tab of the application, the instructions, the about, and different interesting things that I've learned from using the application. Inside the instructions, you will find a brief story of Jon Snow. So what is this project about? This project is about how Dr. Snow was able to predict in 1854 how cholera spread out. Until that point, they didn't know that cholera was transmitted inside water, and it's very important, this representation of the data, because it was one of the first representations of cartographic data in which Dr. Snow was able to represent the deaths of the people and how all the deaths of the people were growing around one of the pumps in London. And because of that, he got to the conclusion that the problem was inside the pump and the water of that pump, so they closed the pump and the cholera did not spread anymore. So mainly that's what you could find here in this part of historical facts. Then I'm posting how you can download this code. This code is free to use, so you can download it inside this repository of GitHub. And you just mainly download it and open the main HTML and you will get to this page. For this project I've used several libraries for creating mainly all the visualization of the map and the points and so on. I've used Kinetic.js. Kinetic.js lets you create triangles, rectangulars, circles, or different custom polygons that you can use. You can even create animations that I have not used for this project, but I probably hope to use them in the future. Also, I've used another library called Float. This library lets you create graphs in an easy and interactive way also to use them, and I will show you in a second. Then you will go to different instructions to use this application. That I will explain you right now what I'm using it, and you're also able to get the different data information that I've used to create the map and the pumps and the different graphs that are shown. This information had to be processed before using it because I have several information dragged in different places. So I had to do that. Okay, now to show you mainly the application. Well, this is the main page of the application. Here you see the map that's been plotted. You see different information of the streets. You have a zoom button where you can zoom in and you can zoom out. And here also below this map you're able to see the graph where the total amount of people each day is plotted, also the males and the females who has died each day. Now if you hover your mouse on top of the map, you will see different information. So we can hover our map on top of the pumps and we're able to see where the pump is. Like this pump is situated in Burnett Street. Other pumps, important pumps, will be Broad Street pump. This is the pump who was contaminated with cholera disease. You are also able to see in this map in a first view that mainly all the dead people are surrounded in a circle around this pump. If you hover on top of the different dead people, you're able to see some information about them. So in this case, you're able to see that this is a female, whose age is less than 10 years old. You can hover in different places. This would be a male that is over 80 years old. If you're able to see the colors grow in intensity if the people are older or the people are younger. So in this case we have several colors for pink color. So this type of pink would be an older female, then this type of pink would be younger female. The same happens with the colors of the green. In this case you're able to see here a younger male, and inside an older male. Also you have the different positions, so you can position in your map. So you have your north, your west, and your east. You can drag your map around so you're able to explore it easily. As I said, you're able to zoom in and zoom out. So if you click zoom in, you will zoom into the video and you're able to drag it around and observe the information more clearly. So this would be another pump, and this will be another dead female. Well, you can make filtering from this data. So if you hover your mouse on top of the plot will grow, so you're able to see it better. In this case, we see how this is the dead people that dies each day. The pink one is the females that die each day, and the green one is the males that die each day. If we hover the mouse on top of the points that we see here, we're able to see the amount of people that died that day. So in this case would be 65 male people. That's on 1 September. You can see in all the points, so sorry. You can put your mouse here and you will see 54 total deaths on 3 of September, and so on. So with the females ones. So using this map you're able to filter the information. So suppose that we want to see the information between the 19th of August and the 25th of August. So you could select it. You see here down what's the range that you have selected, and here you can see the deaths that are between those days. So you're able to see it's a female and which age was 61, 80, was between the range 61 to 80. Another female 61 to 80, another young female. We are able to continue zooming out to see more information in this case, to see it easier. As I said, you can drag your map around, see all the information. Also you can see here where the street pump was removed, and lets you know that since the pump is removed, you see how the dead people comes to be less and less all the time. So this is mainly what my application can do, and mainly I want to tell you why I'm doing this application, because when you do visualizations, it's important to know what questions it enables you to answer. So if you look at a graph, you can see, as I said, that when the pump is removed, dead people continue to be less and less people dying. So that means that 22 of September almost no people is dying. And that makes me think that cholera comes that pump was poisoned, and mainly cholera comes from the water of the pump in this case. Also, another information that you can grab from this graph could be like cholera. It seems like it takes about 10 days to make people die, because you see here with when people are starting to die, seems like about the 10th day is when the people, like when the deaths go crazy and continue to grow exponentially. And it's in this period of time when cholera affects more people. So between the 10th day and the 15th day would be like where the disease is more deadly. We could say, also looking at the graph, that it seems that cholera affects people from different genders equally. So females and males are mainly equal in all the graph. You see that really almost half of the people that dies. Like when you see each of the points, you see here it's like 143, here 78 females and 65 males. That is like almost half of it.